Imagine this. You're under pressure to create content. Yes, you're the owner of your tech consulting business and you love working with clients, but how do people that haven't experienced you firsthand get to know you so that they can jump on sales calls with you? And you feel that pressure that, look, I've got to release more content, but it's a little difficult. Or imagine that you've got these random ideas everywhere. So you're walking, you're driving the car, you're out with friends, and this idea will pop in your head and you know that it will make great content, but it's not the time to write it. And also you might be in a customer meeting or you may be in a project and something comes up and you think, gee, that'd make a great point, but it's just not the right time to do it. Or you sit down and then you don't have those ideas, right? They're lost to you now and you're trying to come up with something for a deadline. And just imagine these situations, and it might sound like you, and if it does, I want to give you some solutions. So hi, I'm Paul Higgins from paulhigginsmentoring.com, and let me show you how I capture ideas that may work for you. So one location is always best for your ideas, but they don't come into your head that way, as I just explained. So what I do is I randomly capture my thoughts, and I use a simple process. So one, I use an iPhone. You might use a different brand, but I use an iPhone. I just go, hey Siri, I go create a note. So this brings in Apple Notes, and what I do is just voice it, because certainly if I'm driving or I'm walking, from a safety point of view, I don't want to type it. So I just capture the idea in there, and then once a day, at the end of the day, I basically take those ideas and then I put it into the next place. Now that one place can be anywhere. It could be in a Google Sheet, it could be an Airtable. I've used both of those. What I'm currently using now, and it's just a personal preference, is something called ClickUp. And all it is just an organization of your ideas in one place. So as an example, I was listening to a podcast, and you can see this first one, which is President Obama. He used to have a particular way that when he spoke to people, instead he'd hear what they said, and instead of going straight to his point, he'd say, okay, I can understand your point from your point of view. I just want to give you my point. So, for example, someone might be looking to organize their data in their sales CRM. They've always done it a particular way. It's not the way that you would recommend based on your experience, but you listen to their point, acknowledge it, etc. So that's a great idea for a post. So what I've got across here is that the platform would be LinkedIn, the format would be a text, and then the status is pending. So when I go to write my content each Monday, where I batch for about an hour and a half, I've already got the ideas there. And you can add a little bit more on the concept and a little bit more on the notes to help you. And this is exactly how it looked. So that was what I took as I was driving in the car. I used Siri to then put it into Apple Notes. And then what I did was saying, when I came back, and that one point or one period in a day where I put all the ideas into ClickUp, I put the format, so text, platform, LinkedIn, and the status is pending. I can also, as I said, put more into the idea and the concept. So this is just the way that I structure it, but it ends up having all your ideas in one place. So it makes it so much easier for you to create content. And as I said, I think it's always better to batch your content in one place. Now that may not be for you, right? You might be someone that can just spontaneously write a post or do a podcast or whatever it may be, which is fantastic. But I find batching is best, and I know that once I've got all my ideas in the one place, it makes it a lot easier. So if you want to find out more, you want some help, just go email me at paul@paulhigginsmentoring.com. If you want to find out more about my content, you can follow me at paulhigginsmentoring.com. Thank you.